Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna explain to you the X method for factoring through experience. I've had lots of students like this method when I tutor them, so I thought I'd bring it online and explain it to other students. We start by the quadratic equation. We have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So far this video will cover only when the coefficient a equals 1. So when you start factoring, you always ask yourself these two questions I have over here. What are two factors of c? And c in that sense comes the one before the n that I multiply together to give me c. And the second question, what are two factors of c that I add or subtract to give me b? I will explain more in details, or I'll show you this through an example. Let's look at number 1, x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. So the x method starts by having an x. The c is going to be here. So in this particular case, the c here is 12, 12 here. And the b is 7, and it comes down here. And now I ask myself these two questions. What are the two factors of 12 that I multiply together to give me 12? So the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. So that's good. But then the other one has to also comply. What are two factors of 12 that I can add or subtract to give me 7? So if I do 1 times 12, it's going to give me 12, but when I add them, it's going to give me 13. And I go to the next one. 2 times 6 is 12, but when I add, it gives me 8. The only ones that work are 3 and 4. So that means this equation now has a solution of x plus 3 times x plus 4 equals 0. And now you can solve this by having minus 3 and x equals minus 4. So I hope it's clear in this example, but we'll go over the next one as well. So we'll keep x there. Now I'll change the numbers. Okay, so again, now we take this example. So c in this case is negative 15. Always make sure you put the numbers in the right order. And b is negative 2. Now I ask myself the first question. What are the two factors of negative 15 that I multiply together to give me negative 15? So since I have a negative, I have the factors 1, 3, 5, and 15. It's important to note that since I have a negative value here, that means one of the factors has to be positive, the other one has to be negative. So, and also note that we have negative 2 here. That means the larger number is going to have negative value and the smaller one will be positive. So 1 times 15 will give me 15. So if I put negative 15 here, it's going to give me negative 15, but when I add them, I'm going to get negative 14. So that's wrong. The second option would be 3 and 5. And when I have negative on the 5, I will get negative 2. So my solution would be x plus 3 times x minus 5 equals 0. x equals -3 and x equals 5. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I will be releasing more videos. I will be discussing the scenario where A is negative or positive, but it's not 1. We can still use the X method, but it will be with more steps. Please share and like my video, and thank you very much for listening.